don't know about you, but I'm feeling like biscuits and sausage gravy this morning. Got here breakfast sausage. I do recommend you only use breakfast sausage. Some people like it hot. I'm not that person. But good old pork breakfast sausage will never let you down. So I'm going to cook this until I've got a good crust on each side before I even start breaking it up. I want to get that good crust in there because that's going to give you a lot more flavor in your final gravy. Or we're not going to be missing out on any of this fat because fat is flavor. Alright, now my sausage has got a nice bit of color on it. I'm going to take it out and let it rest a little bit. Now I'm going to start making the roux. So roux is pretty simple. It's pretty much equal parts of fat, flour, and liquid. You can see I'm incorporating all that beautiful sausage gravy in there as I'm melting my butter, and I'm getting this beautiful foam. I'm going to start just putting in a little bit of flour. Now you can always dissolve your flour in your liquid, but for making a gravy, we want it thick, and this is the best way to get it thick. The important part is to make sure that all of that dry flour gets incorporated in with your fat. So I'm just putting this in a little bit at a time. And here you can see it's getting to the point where it's more than the butter can handle anymore, so that means we start adding in our milk. Or in my case, adding in our cream because, let's face it, I like this stuff rich. Yeah, we're just going to keep dissolving it. Now this paste that we're building up is going to be the base of the gravy. Very good. And you see how this is all just come together? This is all just cooking down and coming together. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of black pepper, and a pinch of salt. Now then, I've broken down my sausage patties. I just smushed them with a spoon. And in that all goes. Get stirred in. And I've got this on the simmer, so I'm just going to let it reduce down a little bit. Now I know there's at least one or two people out there going, well, Granny, why do you reduce something instead of just not putting as much liquid in it to begin with? And there's a couple reasons for that. As you reduce a sauce or a gravy, the flavors in it intensify. So that amount that we put in for the larger amount of liquid, the flavors are now concentrated. It makes it taste so much better. Also, by reducing it, particularly when you're working with a dairy, you're getting out a lot of the liquid that was in the dairy to begin with, and you're also condensing those milk solids. And again, that's going to give you a creamier and more delicious gravy as you go. But this is looking just about done. I pick up my spoon, can do that. And that is ready. Tastes pretty good too. Now, if you grew up in a Southern household, there's only one way to eat sausage gravy, and that is over biscuits. And doesn't that look good?